Hi, it's Tracy HD here, and this, I guess you could say, is one of my first videos in Keeping It Real, the series. And today we're going to talk about what a real woman wants in a man. And a lot of you people out there think that it's all about what car you drive, what kind of mansion you live in, how much money you have in your wallet, what kind of prestigious title that you hold. And I'm sorry to tell you guys, that's not what real women want. That's probably well, actually, that is what gold digging women want. And the sad part is when you flaunt all this stuff in front of these women and you think that someone is attracted to you, only to find out years later she only wanted you for the things that you could buy her and the money that you can give her. And you find out it wasn't real after all. Most important thing a guy could do is to be himself. As corny as that sounds, women that want a true relationship and not just a sugar daddy setup, for lack of a better phrase there, real women want men that are going to be down to earth, a guy that you can talk to, a guy that will listen to when you had a bad day. The problem is, I think a lot of men think that they have to fit into this image of a rock star with all these women chasing after them. They got to be really good looking, or they got to be some CEO of a company who has a private jet and has a woman in every town, or some big bodybuilding muscular guy that's going to, be more in love with himself than he could ever love anybody else. And I'm not saying that all bodybuilders are like that. Please don't get me wrong. But there are a lot of people out there that are so in love with themselves that they don't have the capacity to love anyone else. Usually, what I have found is that fake people attract other fake people because they have these fake tendencies. They pretend to be something they're not. So they're going to attract someone else who's pretending to be someone they're not. Now, what kind of a decent relationship could you have where both parties are pretending to be something that they're not? It's going to be two fake people in a fake relationship, and sooner or later, things are going to come to light. So the best policy is to be real. And if I had to say what the hottest thing is that turns me on in a guy, and you're going to think I'm crazy, a guy with good manners, with impeccable manners, a guy that says please and thank you. And I know that sounds like silly to most people, but a guy that's well mannered and polite is the biggest turn on. I don't care about money. I don't care if you even drive a car. I don't care about where you live, where you've been, where you're going. I just want you to be real when you're with me or with anybody for that matter. Because sooner or later, if you're putting on an act to attract a girl, it's going to get very exhausting. And women are smarter than you think. You may think that you could pull this I don't know, whatever kind of image you're trying to portray, that you could pull that along forever with people, but you won't. Sooner or later, something is going to happen where they're going to find out that you were trying to be something that you were not. And that's going to be sad because maybe it was somebody that you really cared about, but when they find out they were being deceived, they're not going to want to be bothered. So just take my advice. The best thing to do is to be real. There's a lot of people out there that I've come across lately that are, the kind of guys that were going out and having a good time in their 20s, the college days, even before that, partying and dating as many people as they could. And now they're finding themselves in their mid 30s and now they want to settle down. And a lot of the women that they possibly could have settled down with are probably married with children. They're starting to feel sad, thinking that they need all of these material things to impress women in order to get a girl. Trust me, the only kind of girl you're going to get if you have the big car, the big mansion, tons of money, and you're flaunting it and showing it off to everybody, you're only going to get a gold digger. You don't want a gold digger. You want a real woman. You want a real relationship. Don't focus on stuff like that. It's really not that important. Most important thing you can do for women would be, first of all, if she's having a bad day, just sit there and listen to what she's saying about her bad day. It doesn't mean that you have to fix it. It just means the most to her when you're willing to listen to what she has to say. That right there is priceless. Be well mannered, polite, and just be real. Be yourself. Just be you. You know, when you pretend to be somebody else, you're saying to yourself that you're not good enough. And that's not true. Everybody is made to be the way they are to be. That's why we're all individuals. We don't have to be carbon copies or clones of what you think is portrayed on TV or in the movies where, the guys with the most money or the nicest cars are the ones that are going to get the best chicks and stuff. Yeah, they might look good on the outside, but they're going to attract gold diggers, and you'll never really know if she wants you or what you have. So keep it real. There's going to be more videos like this coming soon, and I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you soon.